Hello little theatrics, I have a beard and I want to tell you about things that have been happening with me lately. I have a spinny chair because I am not in my room right now. I do plan to get a desk like this, but desks cost money and that would require me to have a job, which is not working out like I planned. For those of you who don't know, I'm basically making a web series and it's about zombies and it's about survivors. It's very Walking Dead-esque and it's apparently got elements of High School of the Dead and Diary of the Dead in them, and you've gone and then it's there. So that's my series. You can find that down here. Also, I found out that there is a downside to this location because I'm going, wow, this is awesome. Like, I wish I was here. I'm right next to the road and you can hear cars as they go by, so it's every 2 seconds. So I apologize. There's one now. It's a motorbike. So to get a job, I've been basically applying all sorts of places. I actually had an opportunity to be Batman. That didn't really work out because these are my guns. They haven't gotten back to me yet. But I don't think I will make the cut as the Dark Knight for Movie World down the Gold Coast. But I've been applying in all sorts of places, and you'll see this quite a bit in job applications if you really pay attention. It's like, must require license. Paying for driving lessons is, in fact, quite expensive. 50 bucks a pop. I don't have 50 bucks to spend. And when you combine the fact that I have to spend 50 bucks, I need work. And to get work, I need a driver's license, and to get driver's license I need money, and for money I need work. It's an endless cycle of suck, and I hate it. But I love this spinny chair, and I'm gonna move on to things I've learned making a web series, or any kind of film thing, because I'm assuming basically this kind of goes out to all things where you point a camera and go action. 1. Make sure that your crew are absolutely on the same page as you before you start communicating back and forth. It saves you a lot of time. I know I've had to spend many times just going over characters with certain people in my crew and going, no, because it's like this and this and this, because they didn't fully understand. That was my bad, and I apologize. 2. Expensiveness in every possible thing. Think about it here, okay? Think of everything that you could possibly see in a film. It probably costs money, or they did it illegally. So, locations, they cost money. They are arguably the thing that costs the most money besides the actual actors. I am lucky in the sense that I have many acting friends who go, I want to improve my resume and blah blah blah. But locations are arguably the most expensive thing for an indie filmmaker. And I'm on location scouting right now, and it is such a pain in the ass for someone like me who is quite awkward, to be perfectly honest. Like, I'm perfectly fine talking to someone, but to go up to them and say,
hey, I'm making a series that's going to go on the internet and it's about zombies and I want to shoot it in your warehouse.
Production design is the next big one. Things like costume, things like set design, things like getting the lighting equipment, everything. I remember there was this great moment in actually writing the series where my producer and my director were, you know, just reading the scripts along with me. And they saw this scene where a bunch of people were strung up. They were corpses, because the leader of this gang was teaching the main characters and a lot of other characters how to deal with the smell of a zombie, so they would go thwack with a machete. Basically it means either stringing up live actors and hoping they don't suffocate to death, or latex bodies, which cost probably quite a bit. I haven't really gone into looking into latex body costs before. It's just not really been in my interest banks before now. But I'm going to argue fairly expensive, and their eyebrows just went, yeah, I'm going to have fun trying to justify that one. But it's a really cool scene, and when it's done, it will look fantastic. It's just right now, people are going, oh god, Jack, why are you making us spend all the things? Make sure that your actors are absolutely the people you want, but don't be afraid to compromise either. I unfortunately had to compromise for my main character, Stacy, who's a very hard-ass chick, one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character in the whole thing. And the person I originally wanted for it had to go to Perth, unfortunately. She had this thing called a relationship with a man who lived in Perth, and now she's studying at Whopper, I'm fairly sure, so she's doing well. I just wish she didn't love someone so she could be in my web series. That's not selfish, right? But yeah, I had to do auditions again, and ironically enough, the first person that I auditioned is the person that we ended up hiring for the role of Stacy, Mercedes. She's a very talented chick, and I look forward to working with her. It's just, you know, no one likes compromise, but I think in the end it's going to serve me well, because I can go, okay, I did that. Everything else is just a downplay. I can deal with everything else. Now, I am only saying this because I want to share my experiences. I don't necessarily know anything. In fact, it's quite likely that I probably don't, and I might come back to this video and go, I was an idiot. But in the meantime, this is what I know, and I'm going to stick with it. I really quite enjoyed this setup, so maybe Ben will let me use this area again. Not likely, but we'll see. In the meantime, know that I am playing many video games, and I am currently playing Resident Evil Raccoon City, or I will be very soon once my housemate is finished, and that will be exciting, and we will talk about it in great detail. Goodbye.